So we've done these 4. Let's have a look at this. So we're given a set of cards. We have these 6 cards. We don't have to use them all, but we probably should. We shouldn't go in that hole, and I think we can't end on any of these. Let's try it. I think those are quicksands, and if we land on there and end on there, we sink in. We do not want to do that. Oh, it is a bit like that. Okay, so this one's just a maze. This one's a maze. I'll be watching the Travelator. I thought I turned it down. Oh, it's because it's the wrong one. Okay. There we go. That should be a bit better. There we are. It is not now, though. Hopefully that is a reasonable... I twiddled the wrong knob. Wrong knob. Hope your December's going better. Right. This is a maze. This is all this is. So we can't go 3 up here because we'll just... 1, 2, 3 will end there, and we can't do that. So we can have 2 or 4 up there. In which case we would need another 4, which is not good. So that is not that, but 2 might be. 2 might be the option. This is the only option to start on the right. So then it has to be 3 or 4. We may as well just use 3, because then we'll get taken that extra one by the Travelator. How do we actually get to the hole? I have... how dare you? I'm not a burglar. I'm a thief. I did not... Actually, what is the difference? Okay. I don't know what the difference is between a burglar and a thief, I realise. But yes, if I do a job in TV and they have personalised mugs, one of them randomly gets acquired. It's a horrible, horrible thing that just happens. Burglary is violent. Theft is... No, theft is not breaking. No. Anyway, I'm a gentleman. I did not hit anyone with anything when I got this mug. 3 is just going to send me over the edge. That's not good. Let's undo that. That 2. So we've got a minimum of 2. So we should probably... If I end up here, is that going to be what... Is this where I'm going to need to be? So I need to go there? So let's see. If I do 2 this way, 3 this way. See, I'm all about the taking. I'm not about anything violent. And 4 this way. Okay. And now, is this going to work? Just 3 up? Will it sort of scoot us over? No, we have no chips. So we have to go in that way. So we have to sort of go da-da-da-da. Although, is that going to pop us here? I don't have anything from the BBC. I don't have anything from the BBC. Or at least nothing BBC branded. Okay. So if we go 3 this way, that plops us there. We don't want that. I also have no more space for mugs. This is true. So actually, I've got a problem if I do buy any more mugs. Or acquire. Let's just say acquire. Yeah, I feel like it has to be 3. I think we have to go there. And if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, what happens? Is it going to plop us here? Well, not if I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da da da. Okay. What happens if I do 2 up there now? Okay. So we need to... and then 3 this way will plop us here. So if I do 3, is it going to... So we need to get there without using the 4. Good evening, everyone. This is a tricky level. This one's a tricky level. I mean, they're all tricky. But I think I need to get there, which I get via here, which I get there, and then there. So I think... So if I go 2, and then 3, 2, 3. Is 3 going to work? And then 2. This is it, isn't it? And then 3. And now what happens with the 4? Because I'm going too strong, am I just going to ignore that? Yes! The mouse! The mouse has activated the confetti. Excellent. And ooh, this is... Ooh. Okay, lots of chipping going on. Two does that. That's rubbish. This is making my eyes go funny. There's a difference here. We have to go up here. Because that's to there, that's to there, that's to there, that's to there, that's to there. So I think we have to go up here. So I need to get to there. How do I get there? There is a tea advent calendar. Someone I saw on Twitter had a tea advent calendar. It definitely is a thing. Okay, so let's do 1. And now let's do 2. That gets us there. And now it's all rubbish. Because we're going to need... I'm going to need something at the end, aren't we? Just that 2, actually. Because we're going to end up either here or here. So we need that 2 at the end. Is it all different colours then, I assume, Arch, for that? You can see that my Deal or No Deal Advent Calendar is coming along nicely. We've had 4 reds and 2 blues. Only one of the reds has been big. Today's offer's a biggie in his attempt at £3,675. Go to dealvent2022.com to see today's board. Sparkly ink for a fountain pen. Didn't know you could get that. Right, I'm doing a 2 and a 1. No, I'm not. I'm doing a 2 and a 2 for this one because it's going to go back, but then we will, yep, go back in. Now the 2 and the 1 gets us here. And then we can do a 1. That gets us there. 1 and a 2 should be fine. Hang on, we haven't had enough. That's only got us to there. So we can't have any backsies, I think, is what that's telling us. No backsies? How do we do that? Yeah, so we do a 1. Boop, nice. The 2 has to, I'm assuming that 2 has to go at the end. Either the 2 or the 2-1 or the 2-2. Any of those will work because it will just plop it down there to start off with. It's a good offer for today's Deal Vent calendar. No one's taken it. We had someone deal on the first day at £3,000. So currently they're in the lead because no one else has dealt. But as soon as someone deals today, if they do, they will no longer be in the lead. Oh goodness, I nearly on the board replaced £3,000 or £4,000 with a year's worth of fuel, but I thought no, let's leave it at that. It is asymmetrical here. Here's the important one, in my opinion, because these are all going down, 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 and then we got an up. So I think we have to use that in some way, probably here. But how do we use the 2? I don't understand how we use the 2. Indeed. So I think it's, this is our route up. We're going up here. Not up there. Let's do 2 and 2 and then, oh no, that's a very bad idea. Oh, let's restart it. Okay. 2 and 2 does that. So that has got us up 2 levels. If we go up another 2, we get to there. Another 1, we get to there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps plus the end 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means something, and I don't know what it means. So if I use a 2 here and a 2, we've actually only gone up 1 level. We can only lose that. That's inefficient by 1, and we can only do that once. So if I now use the next 2, we do have to go up 2. Oh, no, we don't, because that 1 and... Oh, no, that's right. Because that 2 will then be too hard. What was the card that I played? 2 and a 1. Darn. Gosh, any thoughts on this? 2 and a 1, fine. 2 and a 2, very bad. I'm going to go 2 and a 2 because that still puts us there. Because then that 1 is lovely and useful. Good. So we only get halfway. Not halfway, but we need 1 more card with a chip of 2 to get up there. So start with the 1. And then we got that. So we can get there. I can get there dead easy. Maybe it isn't this route, but I feel like it must be that route. Yeah, so if we save these, we need, so if I do 1, 2 going up here, 2, 1. Ah, but if we go here, if we somehow chip up to, I'm wrong, we need to, I think we need to get up here, and then I land here, and go up 2. I think I need to get to, I think I need to go either here and up. Yeah, because this from here would work, I think. Not certain. Anyway, so I'm going to try and go up the edge instead. This is what Marky V says. And then the 2, 1 would get us. Darn. So let's reverse that order. And then 2. Now is this going to work? 2 and then 2 should work. 2 and then 2. Hooray! Ooh, okay. Trampolines. We've got trampolines here, which will activate when you cross this inner boundary. Mouse confetti. Mickey has been working hard at it all week in preparation for us. Okay. So what does that do? Pathetic little meh. 3, that's just going to go straight down in between. So we know it's none of those. So it's got to be 1. So we have to start with 1, 1. Now, not symmetric. Very much not symmetric. I'm going to... Okay. So we'd otherwise go on there. Okay. So if we go this way instead... Oh no, and then we could do... Okay, let's try that. So let's go one this way, because that's the only thing we can do. And now we can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We need to go this way. So is it along? I'm going to save the chip for next. Okay. Forgot that there were portals. Now we need the chip, I assume. Yes! Mouse confetti! Ooh. And we've only got strokes of 1, so it's literally a maze. I don't think we should go that way. Let's go this way. So we could either go there or there. Oh, this is... Let's do the non-obvious, in my opinion. No point doing that, because we could have just done that. So let's go this way. So it gets us to there. So we can either go to here, and if we go here, we can get to there, or we can go here, and then here, and then here, yeah. And then there, and then there, and then there, and then there! Mouse confetti! Ooh. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's use 9 because we get more bang for our buck because it would end here, so it gets us there. Is this just going to be 8? So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to go 6. We want to be as efficient as possible, I reckon. Well golfed, I thought so. Because that's going downhill. So now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that would get us to here. So let's go 5. I think we just have to be the most efficient as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we do 7, we actually get further on. 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it matters. And 4. In the hole in 1. No, I'm only wearing the 1 pair of trousers today. So that's the world complete. Let's tackle the experienced levels in this one. Ah. So it's always a chip of 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. So this goes to there. So if we go left, we end up here. I know. At least I assume that's what it does. I'm just going to let it do it. Oh no, it's okay. Oh no. Oh no, okay. Okay. I don't know. What do we want? I'm actually starting to warm up a bit, which is good. Because, I don't know, something about streaming makes me very hot. It's that loud talking that I have to do. That's definitely not the first one. Where do we wanna go? What is our final move? It's flipping freezing earlier though, so I'm not hot the rest of the time. What is our final move? Is it from here? And a chip of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, because there's this thing. How do we get up there? Oh, so we have to be here or here, because that chip of 1 will pop it in. So it doesn't matter which of these is the final card. So we need to get either here or here. Chip of 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So I think a chip of 3 for here. Or a chip of 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So 1-5 is not our first move. 1-4 is not the first move that way. Okay. Then it won't be 1-5. It'll take us too far back. Yeah. And it can't be that way. Or can it? No. 1-3. Again, not that way. 1-2 this way would be fun, though. No. Okay, fine. So we can get to there or possibly there. But I don't like it. So we need to be here, is that right? So 1-2 gets us there. I mean, that's not bad, but it's not good enough. Ha! I like the fact that 1.5 is currently in the lead. What you like, you lot. Okay. Is it just these 4 options? It's just these 4 options. So we'll start with the 1... No, let's not start with the 1-4. Let's start with the 1-3. Which is the same as 1-4. So that just seems silly. Let's start with 1-2 this way. Oh, what did I do? I think it has to be 1-2 to start off with, and I can't tell you why, but I think it is. Because that gets us there, and nothing else appears to, so it feels like that's a unique thing. And then the 3... That feels right. There you go. That is right. Bing! Okay. We have no chips. So the only way we can get up is with this. 9! Hit and hope! Okay, that did not... so we need to go. Let's restart that. So we need to end up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are here, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Let's use 5. Because that gets us there. Now we want 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4 then, because I can't do 3. Oh dear, that's no good because we're going to head off that. So that isn't the right starting moves, and we haven't got a 6. 1.5 trousers. Get your scissors out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, my first move has to be this way anyway, because if I go that way, it just bounces back off the wall. So it has to be this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. I think I want 8 because I don't want to end up here. But equally, I can't do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4. It's risky because it gives us So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we need the 4. So I'm going to go back and do the 5, and then I'll do the 4 on the next round. 2. Good. That's good. Now we need 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear, we're right off the end. We got to use some big uns, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. We can use the 7, do a bit of bouncing, bounce back, and then that is where we end. 7. This one though does have to be the 4 because we'll end up there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. There we are. So 4. That works. And then the 5. Good. Now what? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It has to be the 9. It has to be the 8. What happens next? No idea. Yes! Counting. Who needs counting? Okay. I'm not going to go down and to the right. That does not look good. Nor up and to the left. If it's just a normal shot. So how are we getting in? How do we get in? There is a portal, which implies we need to get to the portal and then use a 2 to get it in. So we need to get over here. No. No. It was not the best start, was it? That's no good. 3, but then we fall off the hill. 1, 2, 3. It gets us to there. There's a red one. Okay, 3. Okay. Darn. There were cheaper ways to end up there. Okay. Oh yeah, such as that. Much cheaper. Okay. Now what? We need to get over there. So it's 1, 2, 3. 3 would do it. Now I guess a 1. Now a 1 and 4 might do it. 2. Oh no. No. Ooh, just a quick walk, Santa. Just don't run. Quick walk. That 3's useless. No. Okay. How far did you go? How many laps of the belt did it do? 1, 2, 3 only gets us there. That's very irritating. Okay, now Marky V said 3 upright. Let's have a look. 3 upright. What happens if I do that? With the chip. Well, last time I listened to Mark EV, really, there. Oh, no, 1 down. And then 3 upright. Will we have to be the chip? Okay. So I guess it's the 1 chip after that. No, it's the 3 after that, isn't it? Yeah. Could do 1, but it goes over there. Can I do... Okay. And then that. Darn. I do. I do, Katis, and that is a problem. And there's a problem. 1, 2. Haven't explored this option at all for good reason. What if I do 3 this way? Oh, it lands there. I need the 1 chip and the 3 chip left. The 3 chip at the end. Do I? I thought I was getting in with that 2 from here. One chip backwards onto the bit. Look, I can do some stripping. The thing is, there are 2 sets of portals there, so I think Chekhov's portal, we need to use both. So how can we get towards this one? There you go. See? Yeah. So I think we are going to go down, but then we're going to go this way. So 1 this way. And then 3 would be my guess. I think this is what I did last time. 1 and 4 is very useful. Gets us to there, but then we can't finish. I can't. What, from here? So I could do 2. Oh, of course I can. I could do that way. And then I could do that way. Cheeky. Cheeky. There you go. Yes, there we go. That is the world complete. No more treadmills. Or at least that's not the main part of the next set of levels. World 9. This is ice, isn't it? So that 1 is going to go... There you go. So 1 this way. So what does a 2 do? Does a 2 just go... I'm just going to try it. Okay, so it's like a minimum. But I assume... So I'm going... so... I'm just... 1 second. That 2, if I were to do it that way... Okay, it does matter. It does matter. Okay. Hooray! I'm not going that way. It's going to have to be 2 to start off with, isn't it? And then... So we're going in through there and then... From here, is that right? So we're going to go for here, and then there, and then there. Okay, so 3. I'm using the 3 because we've got more than one of them. 4. Okay, so if I do 4, will that get us to a minimum of there? Yes. Which, of course, I don't want in this instance. So I'm only going to do 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 4. Okay, and I've used the 2. It's mouse confetti. It's not mouse sick. It's a terrible, terrible joke, I'd say. Terrible joke. That I approve of. 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I've only got 2 more moves, so that's not the right way. I only got 2 more moves, so I can't do it. Yes, I can. What am I on about? What am I on about? Good evening. Okay. So if I just do a what? Is it basically infinite, frictionless? Okay. So when it hits a solid wall, then that's when the momentum runs out. There is a chip. There is a chip, which is interesting. So what does a chip do? I'm assuming it works exactly the way I expect it to. Okay, let's try one this way. Good. Hole in one. Oh dear. I do. Okay, what are we doing? We are doing one that way. Let's do two actually, because I think we should end up there. No, all momentum is stopped. But if I do a 1 and a 1, oh no, of course. It was a very satisfying hole in one though. And it just does that. Okay, that's rubbish. And so, oh no, what's next is that. Okay, so we're going to go round the hole into here and then plop out of here. And then there. But if we go there, we're actually... No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I just do this. And then this. Because the next one, it will just be these two. And the chips will let them do their thing. I'm struggling to articulate. I don't care. There we go. Woo. Mouse confetti. Okay, can't remember. Oh, so we got sand here. Couldn't initially remember what it was, but these are sand. So we will stop there, and we have to chip our way off. May as well go one to start off with then, because everything basically ends up here. Ah, and then we have to go... We have to hit a sand, don't we? Because if we now go off... It was a... neutral joke. I've just realised where you were going. Do I just stop there on that? No, I don't. I hate myself that I sort of fell into that trap. Okay. 3, 1. I'm just going to end up here or here, aren't I? So I need 2. Oh. Okay. So let's use a 3 for now. If I now do 1, will I end up here? Aww. I chip. 1 and 1. There it is. It's 2 and 1, but from here. Okay. So let's do 1. And then 2 and 1 this way. Hooray! Finally found that. Now I need to chip off of there. So it's either the 3, which will get us 1, 2, 3 to here, or the 1, and then that's it. So I'm assuming it has to be this. So therefore it's now 1. Is that right? It's either that, 1. No point using the 1, 1. So is that 3? 1, 2, 3. Hooray! I'm never sure about the momentum, basically, in this game. Right. 3 chips. 2 of these. Right. I'm just going to go in here. Okay. Starting to suss out the level. So let's try 2 this way now. Because I didn't want to end up in that, basically. I don't want to end up there, because I don't think that's... Or at least, I don't want to end up there. I can end up there, because then I can get over here. But actually, I'm okay with this. Let's go up here. Enjoy. Oh, I went to the doctor's yesterday because you know I've been having a bit of muscle pain or problems or something like that with my shoulder from what was initially I just thought a crick in the neck or something like that. Apparently there's some light muscle damage and I need to see a physiotherapist. Or, sorry, I should see a physiotherapist. So an appointment will get booked for me at some point in time. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. Yeah, so it turns out sleeping is difficult for you if you then tear a muscle when sleeping. Muppetry. Absolute muppetry. Let's go that way. I feel like that was not what I wanted to do, because I can do that this way. I absolutely no idea, Sensei. No idea what a rotator cuff is. I feel like, because we're always having to use a chip to get out of a hole. What are the... So these are just to change your position. Here, how am I actually getting into the hole? So it's a 3... no, a 2 from here. So we need to be in here. And it's a 2 from here, and then we roll in. So we need to be there. And so the only way to get there is from here, I'm going to say. But if we need that 2 at the end, then I need to save that chip. You're quite right. We go that way. Thank you. Merci. So if I now do this for 3, except the other way. Although, was that the other way? Let's do the other way. Other way. There we go. That stops us. And now we've got... Oh, I have to use the 2. I have to use the 2. But that's the right principle. I now land there. And if I had a 2, I'd plop onto there. Put your hands behind your back. The back of one hand on the small of your back. The other hand on top. And try to push your hands off your back. Push your hands off your back. Wouldn't it be pull? I'll try that later. This arm is very weak, though, at the moment, which is very irritating. 2 would do to be chipping onto a slope. So if I do that again. What do you mean, Marky V? I feel like you've solved it and I haven't spotted how. That's not where I need to go, is it? I think it's definitely this way. Okay, right, so let's try that again. Chip into this one. Use the 3 to get us there. Yes, that's what I want to do, but now at the moment I can't get out of here because I need to use the 2 to get out of here. I need to be there and then use the 2 that way. Right, good, right, good, yep. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I feel like I haven't quite got the route right, actually. I need to end up here with this 2. I don't think there's any other way of finishing it. So I can be there. I can get it in. It just feels like there's a lot of steps if I were to do that way. I would, but it's too cold outside, Vecna, to to melt anything at the moment. Otherwise, I'd try, you know. Not this game. Not this game. So I could go this way. Is there any benefit going this way? I feel like it has to be this way. But it's obviously not that way, so let's try a different way. I can get to that hole quite easily. Yay! And then I can rattle around. So I'll either end up here, or here, or here, or here, I guess. Hang on, is that possible? Is that possible with the 3? So is it the 2 then? No, they both end up there. It always ends up there. That's irritating. I wanted it to be. Unless I chip for 1. Because if I were there, then I could get to there immediately, rattle around to there, and then go that way. Okay, so that middle point. What middle point? Then a chip down right. No, I didn't. I meant to undo. I meant to undo. Did not mean to rage quit. What's the first move, please? Or in your solution? I'm going to quote you on that in the future. Too much ice for you there, Vecna. Too much. Because I could do 2 now. That gets us there. We could chip that way. Hello? Well, there we go. Thank you. It's a... There's a definite... Yeah, I agree with the sound. 9! So we've got 1, 2, 9. Here we go. Oh. Well, it gets us there. Let's not do 9. I feel like that was the right first move, actually, because we end up there. Can't go that way, can't go that way, can't go that way, whatever it is. So the first move is this way. Can't be the 5, can't be the 4, could be the 1, and then we end up there. So we either end up there, or we do the 2, and we also end up there, or we do the 9, and we end up there. So we're going to be here or here. If we do this, we could chip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think let's start off with the ridiculous 9. Chip for 5. Probably 1. We're going to end up here. Then 4 and... Well, the 1 would be the end. 4 and 2. Let's go 2. 4 and 2. One. Oh. Oh. I'm going to try this 1. And then I'm going to try 2 this way and hope that it... Nah. Okay. How can you get in the hole? With the 4... with the 1 from here. So I need to get to there. So I need the 2 to get to there. So I thought the 4/2 from here would have worked. But I don't quite know. I've used one too many cards. I think I had this one twice, didn't I? So we're at 9 here. Oh, hang on. Hang on. 1 and then 2. Right, okay, overcomplicated things. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, the travelators are back. We have lots of things. So where are we going to end up? So we're going to go there, there, possibly just straight over to there and end up in there. Or we go... could go there. We will end up at one of these, but we need, I guess, to end up at this one. That's the ultimate goal. So how do we get to there? I want 2. Let's try that. That feels like a bad decision, actually, because there's some double height stuff. That was a bad decision. Why did that? Ah, because... okay. There's 2 portals. Chekhov's portal. That's if we go that way. If we go this way... we're going to end up there. We're going to end up there. It's just a matter of which thing we use. That hole, that portal takes most of the momentum out. That gets us there. Okay. So I can get there in 2 moves. There may be other sets of moves that do it. Notice that that is a double height. That's a single height. That's a double height. So how are we going to get up here? And if it's ice, is it not just going to bounce back down? I'm assuming. Okay, it's fine. Oh. So close, though. Okay, so I can't use that too. Or maybe I... yeah. Yeah, don't use that to start off with. Use that one. Yes, use that one. Start there. We'll have to use a chip, that's fine. Okay. Then we go this way. And then we go this way. And then we pop it into the top. Mouse confetti! Thank you very much. Ooh, okay, global warming is now taking effect. So we're going to have to use that, because our first move, we will plop into the water regardless, and then we will start either here or here. So it's just a case of whether we want to be there or there. I think we want to be there, so let's just do that. 4? I only needed the... did I need the 1? I think I might needed the more. Yeah, needed more than that. Let's do 3. Let's do 4. 3. I'm using a lot of stuff to get onto this portal, which just seems silly. Oh well. 3. 1. I feel like I've not been very efficient here. And then 1. So we can't go on that at all. No, we can't end on that. Oh, hang on. I could go in the portal and then immediately go back out of the same portal. If I had the momentum, of course. Doing that. Doing that. 3? No, 4. Going this way this time. Alright, what do I want to do now? Because if I do that, I'm going to end on there and go bloop. If I do 3, the same thing happens. Bloop. If I do 1, 3, that. 1 and 1, that will also do it. So... Can I chip that way? Oh no, of course I can't. How am I actually getting into the hole? I will fall off here or here if I'm going along here. So I assume I'll be put back up there. So we'll fall into the water, this is fine. Oh, I think I've done it. And then go back on here. Yes! Yes, 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 chip. And then 1 in. Hooray! I have got frostbite. That is the Chivo. 3 worlds unlocked. Okay. Always off the edge. 1, 2, 3 chips. I'm going to go this way because it feels like the most progress that I can make. And then 2. Oh, so how am I getting to here then? Thank you for the follow! Joe plays puzzle games. Good evening! Do you play puzzle games, Joe? I think you might do. Hope you're doing well. See you tonight, Fox. Tomorrow night, Foxy. Enjoy the Traitors. I will be catching up with it later. Just to see Ivan, really, because Twitter acquaintance. Hope that he does well. I think you might, Joe. Oh no! Slippery balls. Actually, slippery surface. What's your preferred type of game, Joe? What sort of things do you like? I'm a big fan of things like The Witness. I'm going to be playing Taiji in the new year. And actually, you'll be able to see in a few minutes what I've got coming up for the rest of the week. I'm going to be playing Cats Organised Neatly and then Constellation Puzzles in the Sky. So I do like logic puzzles. I like escape room puzzles. I also do quite a few other puzzle games. I mean, this isn't the right place, is it? I do quite a few other proper puzzles, crosswords, word things, that sort of thing, for the rest of the year. But I'm kind of in play mode. It's December. I have bought... Oh, no. I want to buy someone some jigsaw puzzles. And then mix up the pieces. But not tell them. Just do like half and half in 2 different boxes. Right, so the first move has to be just 1. I'm going to go up here this time. Let's go 2. So it goes up there. We've got this 2 and a 4, which is intriguing me. I think if we do that, ba-ba-da-ba-da, yeah, and then that. And now I'm just having to hope that this 2 isn't too strong, which it is. I've got the golem. I've got the golem in my library. That must be such a weird sentence without context. So I could do that. Oh yeah, of course I could do the bouncy bit off the back wall. Forgot about that. So the golem I'll probably be doing some point next year. Too many conveyor belts. Too many. Okay, well let's just do 2. Let's see where this this goes up here, doesn't it? So I can do that, and then it would go off the edge. That's not good. But I can go off the edge. Also not good. What? Am I scuppered? Yeah, that was the wrong move. Okay, so let's go this way. And then this way. I'm just using these. I don't know whether I'm using the right moves yet. Oh, I've just got the hint as well from Sensei. Cheeky. So don't shout out the answers immediately. Happy for hints after after I've been stuck for a bit of time, but allow me at least a first go. I think that's the rough rule round here. Yes, I think so. Lean back, so I had to go backwards and okay, maybe not. What happens if I do 8 here? I am hitting and hoping. Oh no. No likey. 5 goes there. But now I only have mahusive hits. So I said hits. So what happens if I... And then 8. 8's no good for anyone. Nope. Okay. So I need a 2 from here. Which is from here, maybe? No. From... How do we actually get to this hole? 1, 2, 3. So it has to be a 2, because there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's nothing 3 away, so it has to be a 2, and it has to come from here, I assume. So to get here, we need to override that, which we can't do. So we need to start here. So we are now here. How do we get here? I don't think we can. So my... Oh, no. If I go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, it puts us there. But I haven't got a 4. Using my 5. Using a middling amount. Okay, not using my 5. Ah, but if I use the 8 here... Darn. That just brings us back. That just takes us over and puts us there. And then that is the wrong way! We do need to be here to get... How do we get there? From there? I think I have it in my library. I'm also thinking of Cosmic Express, which I also have in my library. I think I may or may not have it. I've certainly wishlisted it if I haven't got it. Too many. If I had all the money in the world, I would just play with people either on here or on Discord or something, just that we could get through it together, because I can hold my own, but equally it's quicker when there's a team. Let's do a 2. Let's leave that 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I had all the money in the world, that is what I would be doing. Collaborative games with other people. That 8 isn't right. Let's do 5. But not that way. No. This ain't right. that 8. 8 is of no use. Where is that 8 going to go? Any thoughts from anyone in the chat? Because I feel like we have to be going this way. So if I went this way, I got to here, and then I would plop down there. That's not good. Off the side there. Oh, I hadn't spotted this route. Hadn't spotted that route. Okay, let's try that. Glad to know, Sensei. Very glad to hear it. So we need... Maybe this is why we need the 8. Nice. Okay, so we can now get there. We can get to there, not a problem, with a cheeky 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2 gets us to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Restarting, because maybe if I had a 3, we'd get to there straight away. Am I wrong in how we get to this? If I've not solved this in about 5 minutes, I will pause this particular level and we'll come back to it, because I've done that with one of the earlier levels as well. Oh, I'm very wrong, I would imagine. Let's try 5. And then we need the 8 to overcome these 2 arrows. Then we get the 3. The thing is, I've been in this spot with 2 2s here before, and that's no good. Yes! Yes. That now takes us to here. And then we get a 3. And then we get a 2. And Kate has had the aha. I think I wasn't the only one to have the aha at that point in time. But there we go. Last level of this world. And then we will just have 11 levels, 13 levels to go. I think you could work out when the penny dropped. I may have made a noise. I'll give it a quick refresh. I won't have finished this hole by the time you refresh, Catus. Let's go for a 2 so that we don't have to use 2 things to get out of here. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's run around the edge for a bit. Oh! Let's not do that then. Let's chip up 1. I think it's meant to... we've got to think all here. But no, let's go around the edge. Let's go... Nyang. Oh. Oh, 2. We can get to there and then there. Okay, we're definitely going to have to use the ice. 2 can get us there and there. So we can get to the middle quite easily. And then we get 3 moves, but no more chips, so that's not quite right. Ha, but I don't think we need it. Except we do. Darn. So we get 1, 2, 3. No, 1. Okay, how about... Oh, no, we still need 1 more chip. Darn. We need 1 more chip right at the end. Yeah, but we're pretty close. I think it's going to be a combination, isn't it? It's going to be a combination of tiptoeing around the edge. And I think it is this way. It feels like that's quite a natural way of moving. Oh! Quite easily. Okay. However, no, let's do that. And if I now do my 1 over here, and now I do my 3, 1, 1. It's not right, but it's close, I feel. How many chips do I have to start with? I can only really use 1 of them. Confounding calendar. No, I've not heard of it. Is that a physical thing or is that a game? I'm writing that down. Whereabouts in the world are you from, Joe? Are you from the UK or US? Are you from either of those? Basically, I'm asking, have you heard of Deal or No Deal? That's going to be my next question. Because if you've heard of Deal or No Deal, all web games. Oh, we don't. If you've heard of Deal or No Deal, I'm doing a month-long advent calendar. Deal or No Deal advent calendar, which a new box gets opened up every day, and then there's an offer from the banker every day, and it's who can hold their nerve for the month the longest or whatever. Who, you know, everyone's playing against everyone else on Twitch. Twitter. So follow at DealVent2022 is the puzzle for that. Is the Twitter handle for that. Edinburgh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No, I don't mean that in the nasty way. Whenever someone says where they're from, it is my go-to response, regardless of where they're from. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No, I'm sorry to hear about your lack of daylight, mainly. What time did the sun set today? Dare I ask? Sorry, I get quite interactive at times. Sometimes I ignore the chat more than I should. Sometimes I get distracted talking to you. It is... I've never been. I've been to Glasgow, but I've never been to Edinburgh. And I was so very stressed when I went to Glasgow. I would quite like to go again when I'm not stressed. Yep, I did. Vecna is a vampire, basically. I'm sorry to hear that. See, so it's... So if I go here, I can get to there quite easily. 2, 3, 4, which is further than I can get that way. I have heard this anecdote. Well, did he tell that on Would I Lie to You? I think he did. I was working in TV at the time, and so I was there helping. Well, I was a questions assistant producer for a show. That's it. And John Cleese was there, I think. Yeah, I remember that clip. It's good. It's a good clip. So I was at the BBC. So we could do that. 1, 2, 3 can get us there. That is quite an irritating place. Ha! Oh no, I thought I'd spotted it, but I hadn't. I can get to there. I enjoyed the trip to Glasgow aside from the massive stress. I'd also just had food poisoning, so my stomach was really sensitive for the entire time I was there. So, yeah, that was not useful. That's true, I didn't get a BBC mug, did I, whilst I was there? Darn it. It's because they've swapped to... This was whilst I was working at a development company, and ITV, the BBC, it was just a studio, so it was, you know, your paper cups, and they encourage you to bring your own water recycling bottle. That was for Chase the Case. Armchair Detective, I think, was also up in Glasgow. I am a writer for said show. I'm also the picture researcher and general dog's body. I'm one of the runners when we film in studio for the show. I love a bit of Only Connect. If you've seen Monday's Only Connect, the picture sequence was mine. I'm quite pleased with that one just because it's quite different. Anyway, enough humble bragging from me. I'm stuck. Has anyone got a thing? Do we have to hop from pillar to pillar? I'm doing a combination of ins and outs, really. Not that way, though. Give me what the first thing is, please, Sensei, if you know of it. Yeah, that's fair. It's not going well. So I need to go right somehow on the ice. I mean, if I go 1, that just seems silly. So let's go 2. That ends us up there. Let's then go... Chip 2. Intriguingly. Really? I've had a thought. I knew it would involve the wall in some way. There we go. World complete. It's time for our final world. Before I do that, what does that mean? Absolutely no idea. What have I got coming up for you this week? Tomorrow, or possibly today, if I finish these next 11 levels really quickly, we're going to be playing Cats Organised Neatly. It's a Tetris-style game, sort of a shape-fitting puzzle game. And that will only take about 2 to 3 hours. That's a one-stream wonder. When we finish that, and if there's time tomorrow, I'll then move on to Constellations, which you can see I've already got booked in for next Tuesday as well. But that's like a 4 or 5 stream game, so that's going to probably take us all the way up till Christmas on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So it's Cats Organised Neatly when I finish Golf Peaks, and then Constellations when I finish Cats Organised Neatly. That's the rough thought. And then on Thursday, I'll be doing Cryptic Crosswords. I'll keep doing that on Thursdays. So there we are. Right, what is this? What is this? Is that just pink ice? So this level 10 is just going to be... This world 10 is just going to be everything, isn't it? Pink ice. Yeah, Sensei has sent me a thing in the post. I am terrified. I have no idea what it is. It's cost... Yes. Hang on. Your first present. You didn't say you'd sent me more than one, Sensei. First of all, stop it. Secondly, am I going to have to move again? I think there were many different ways of completing that level. But anyway, there we go. Your first present. Oh dear, I'm doomed. Yeah, that's what I need to do, Vecna. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets us to there. So I now need to chip off of that because that is sand. It's not right, is it? Because I can go there, but I have to chip off of there. Can I? Is this... That's not ice, though. Hang on. No, I should be fine. Should be fine. And then a 1 here. Yeah, and then a 2. And then a... Oh, no. He's overshot it. Okay, so let's try the other way with the 4. Okay, this is worse. So it's not a 4 that way. 1. Let's do a 2. I'm up for that, Hollow. I'm up for that. This isn't right either, is it? Because I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to go there, and then I have no way of getting off. Okay. I like getting off. I feel like that's the correct first move. But then if I do that, I can't get off of it. If he did, then he will be the reason why Royal Mail are striking so much at the moment. I can't see this one. Okay. You have to do that. Oh, very much so. Yeah. I know that some places... Oh, that was silly. I know that some places round things to the nearest 5 cents on the continent. But here, no. You want a 1p? You got a 1p. Oh, dear, no. Okay, so if I go 2 this way, I don't like it. If I go 4 this way, can I go 1? Doesn't feel right. I want it to be right, but I don't think it is. I can get there. No. So we can get there. Don't want that. Really hard to southwest. Okay, yeah. Actually, maybe hitting it off the edge from here isn't a bad idea, because then I can bumble down the steps. I think actually that's right. Okay, so I want to get 2 here. Let's say 1 here. 4 here, and then we come back on here. 2 down here, fine. And then 1 down here. No, I'm left with a 2. But I feel like that might be part of the strategy, that I do have to hit it into that middle section. Bonsoir, Marky V. Sleep well. So we need a 1 from here, is that what we're saying? So we'll get a 1 from here, so I need... So if I just do a 2, a 4, I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Pretty. Ah, thank you. What do you want? What do you want? Well, I think the first move might be a chip. That's my current thought. He says, standing on a pillar all on his own. 1. Well, it's not going to be the 1 either, so it's going to have to be 2 or 3. So if it's 2, it will just sit there. If it's a 3, it will continue on. So that way, it'll end up in that and go gloop, and it'll end up in that and go gloop. So actually, we know it is a 2. This is a symmetrical level, so it has to be the 2. That is our first. Oh no! Stop being mushy and actually. Okay, fine. The third option makes me happy. Okay, everyone, it's the third. I can vote. This was like a trap. 2 votes. Excellent. It's not that yeah, it just makes me uncomfortable. People pay me compliments. Don't like it. What am I going to do next? How do I actually get to the hole? So it's a chip of 2 from here. So this is the other one. Everyone thinks it's a trap. I do too. 1, 2, 3. If I do 3 this way, it's just going to plop into there. Fine. You can't use that. There's no way. No, yes you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to have to use this. So I need to get there. Because then I'll go 3, land here, boing, and then move 3. Good. Now that's left me with... so the banker is a Mr. Bothers Bar on Twitter. He is a hugely influential member of the game show community. He is... he's actually a librarian in Cambridge, and yet he is... I'm not going to say like a godlike figure. But he is highly respected by many TV execs, and basically his opinions tend to reflect quite well on the wider populace. So he's the banker, and it's entirely down to him. Yesterday, he just offered £1,999 and an advent calendar that he'd already eaten the chocolate coins out of. It's entirely up to him. He also has at his disposal, he has 5 days across this month where he doesn't have to give an offer. And apparently tomorrow, he might change his mind, but tomorrow apparently he's not offering. That's going to be the second time. He is a godlike figure. I'm actually hopefully going to. No, I'm not going to say. But I'm stuck. Look, I'm stuck. But anyway, so it's up to him. There is no mathematical derivation. It is just why it's just his whim. It's a trap. It's not. Stop being proud of me. Do the trap. No. No. No restriction. I think last year I did say, oh, you can't use them when we get to 4 boxes left or something like that. But last year, oh my goodness, it was the perfect gift. It was the perfect last year. It just, how? So what was the chances? 1 in 20, because I think we had 25 boxes last year. So it was, you know, roughly 1 in 24, 1 in 25. And then the correct envelope for the, oh dear, just. So if I do 1, no, I need that 1. I need that 1. So therefore, okay. It's not the 3 that's next though. I'm going to use that 2, even though I need that 2 for later, but I'm going to play on. He likes to antagonise, does our banker. So I can do that, and then we move on, and now I need... Yeah, so I need to get here or here, but there's one of these. How do I get there? So I've been too preoccupied with using this bouncy bit in the middle. Maybe I shouldn't be. Because all I have to do is not finish there. So what if the actual route is all the way around the edge? Three might be fine here. Yes, don't mind that. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Ha! So once I figured out the route, it was around the edge. And then a cheeky chip 2 in. There we go. 9 levels to go. Well, thank you very much for being proud of me. You're all fools. I tried to... Yeah, I take the compliment. And then I call you fools anyway. What am I doing here? I feel like I'm at a little bit of a crossroads career-wise. I was talking to Sensei about this at the weekend. Work have offered me an extra day. So at the moment I'm doing 1 day per week. Just because I was covering someone's maternity leave and they came back. So I'm now doing that. I work as an editor in a broadsheets puzzle department. I think it's a 2 up that way. Or possibly the other way. But I really miss TV. There's too much work, Zadster. There is too much work, and at the moment they're really, really stretched. Let's do the 2, put it in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. Well, it can only be 1. Oh, bouncy off the edgy. Ah, and then that. Oh! I've done it. That was not... I was not expecting that to be correct. There's the variety. I love the atmosphere. I love the work. I love the gallery. I love the working. I will be working on the next series of Only Connect. I will be in the gallery. Some of the filming happens in and around the same Eurovision week that so I'm not going to Eurovision. Boo. But it's so stressful, and it's not permanent. It's all freelance, it's contracted. Huge negatives. So I'm after something to show me the way. Oh, that is not the way. I'm after something to show me the way, and I don't know what it is yet. Oh no. Uh-oh. Excuse me, Master, just wait for this ball to stop. May not have been the right move. But it's good to know that there's you can get infinite loops. Because that just goes back down that way. Maybe I should not have landed in here. Maybe that was the gimmick. Oh, poor Meredith. Is there another one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, here. It would just get stuck here, wouldn't it? Or hang on. No. Okay, so there's one as well. Yeah. Okay, let's just investigate it. Just checking. Okay, so it's that is not the right move. Oh. Oh, that sound effect's gone wrong. Thank goodness. Oh really? Didn't know that you had to find infinite. Well, I guess you just put an exception in. Is it still COVID, Meredith, for you? Yeah, do get well soon. Sounds like an order. Get well soon or else. And then I'd be like, well, I'm not telling you what I could do. Don't tell me what to do. Let's go up here. I think we need to get over there. The thing is with TV work, you work very intensely for like 8 weeks for a production, and then because I've got a free flu jab this year because I'm considered more vulnerable because of my chronic fatigue. Hooray! I've never had a flu jab before, so that's going to be a first. So that's in a couple of weeks' time. Flu jab, first for Dan. I have chronic fatigue. So when, relatively lightly, admittedly, but still, it's there. Yes. You can always get one. It's only like 10 or 20 quid. I've just never explored that option. I don't know why I haven't. But now I think, now I appear to be eligible for a free one. What am I doing here? What am I doing? If I do that, I can plop in the hole. And then I can... How do I actually get to the hole? It's not from here. It could be from... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5 from there, but I need that to be a chip and not to go along. So 1, 2, 3... Yep. 1, 2, 3. So that can be the 5 from there, and then there's. So I need to get here. I think I need to go along this, or possibly along there. I have a question about how infinite loops work. Can I still, if I'm in the middle of an infinite loop, can I actually make a golf shot? I don't think I can. Anyone want me to find out? Don't do that. No. Didn't think so, and I didn't mean to press that button either. But yeah, no, there's no COVID booster unless you're over 65. Which, given that Vecna went to the University of Reading at the same time as I did, don't think he's that old. I think, given that he is quite possibly the Antichrist, he is aging much slower than I am. So it's a slightly tasteless joke there. I do apologise. So I can get a 1 to go in there. So. I mean, you're not aging at all. hit. I want to end up there. Well, that. Oh, it's not that. This was my thought. But hang on, isn't that an infinite loop? It does. Can't use it yet, though. I'm just not seeing this at all. Not wrong. Oh, okay. Let me go back over there then. That doesn't seem right. Oh, I shouldn't have used the chip. Hang on. Let me use that. And then use that. That doesn't seem right. Okay. So let's move you up there. And then 2. And then this, I'm hoping. Yes, there you go. That takes us to there. And then there's our 5. Ta-da! Oh, sweet Lord. Oh no, Meredith, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'll get well soon. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to hit and hope here, but fingers crossed that we do well. 2, 2. So those 1s are pretty important, aren't they? Well, that seemed fine. Oh, I've used the wrong sodding one. There we are. Yeah, you were saying you had to give feedback on like instructions and things, didn't you? So like, were they clear? Was it easy to use? That sort of thing. I think I have 4 COVID tests left in my arsenal. Well, that's not the right way. This might be, though. I don't like the look of that portal. Also, I don't like the look of where I've ended up. I had a dream last night that I had all my stuff in boxes in the attic. Darn it. And we were playing Taskmaster in our house. And one of the tasks was... So all my stuff had been boarded up in the attic because I was about to move house the next day. And one of the tasks was go into the attic and remove all the items from one box. You have 90 seconds, your time starts now. And all of us having a great time, and then I realised, hang on, this is my stuff, I've got to pack it all up again. I had a massive panic attack. That was a dream that I had last night. Don't know how many points I scored, but I remembered swearing very loudly at the other players. Look for zebras. How high can I chip? Yay high? I think that first move was correct. second move is not right. I don't like ending up there, Oh, I see what you were asking, because then I can just go there. Okay, so maybe that 2 is correct, yes. And then that chip will go into there. I think you're right, Catus. Oh, no! oh, no. Oh, that's annoying. 2... Okay, because I think I can then go to here and then bounce up here and down here. That's sort of roughly my thought. If I've got the 2 and 3 to use here, that's what I want. So I don't think this works. Yeah, that doesn't work. So 2 and 2, does that work? Yes. Use the 1 and 1, move up there, go over there. Bounce the 2 off of here, or just use the 1. Oh, I bet I have to actually bounce using... Use the 1. Okay, now, this is the crucial move. 1, 2, 3. No! I can end up here. Hello. Because if I go on here, I bounce off of here and go that way. So that's what I need to do. So I actually need... I think I need the 1 and 1. No, it has to be the 2. I've worked it out without Sensei telling me. I would just like to say that I worked it out without Sensei telling me. Because then I need a 3 and a 2. Okay, yeah, and then you'll drop there. Okay, 3. I worked it out without looking. I will look up confounding calendar on itch.io, by the way. That sounds like a good plan. And, oh, look, why can't we just have normal golf? I like crazy golf. Oh dear, those are all quite subtle shades of red. We've got red, pink and white and very... let's go with salmon. Red, pink, salmon and white. Those are all quite subtle, which is quite irritating. 5 and 1. What happens here if I do that? In that. Okay. Golf. I think in the next Olympics they should be golf, but it should it's not the fewest strokes. It's the quickest time. It's not, yeah. So you do it, but it's quickest time. So you're gonna have to run along that fairway. No buggies allowed. Or should we allow a buggy? Like you can have an emergency, you can have a pit stop buggy. You can have like 3 uses of the buggy. I would watch that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 up here, and then 1 in there. Oh, that 4's no good, is it? Just like, you know, figure or got time multiplied by number of shots. So 4 would go there, 3, 2, 1. I mean, that 5 is the first one. That is absolutely the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got to be 1. Let's do 1 and keep the momentum. Yes, let's... because then 4 goes up there and into there, and then we come out there. How do we actually get in the hole? I've been too preoccupied with all these. And don't step on the red-green either. And one of you should be blindfold, ideally. Like the caddy. Give me the 3-iron. No, that's the putter. What you doing? Yeah. Blindfolded caddy. So it's teamwork. This 4's no good. Like, this 4 and this 1. How do I actually get in? So I have to be there for the 1? One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could be there. I have to be there for the 1. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there. That's where I need to be, and then I've got the 4 at the end, so I'm not using this. Okay, so we start with this. Has to be the 1 next, right? Okay, so it goes in there. Or did I work out last time it was 1 and 1? Okay. One to there, 4 down to here. And then a 4 up and over. There we go. Oh, just 5. Oh my god, levels to go. Okay. I mean, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to see where it goes. I could trace it out with my... Okay, that's not good. I could trace it out with my eye, or I could let the game do it for me. So 1, doesn't matter where it goes, not right. Not right. 2, also incorrect. So it has to be the 4 or the 1/2. Let's try the 1/2. Oh, it's not that way. And it's not this way, because that's part of the path. So therefore, we now know, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the correct first move. There is no other correct move. So is it just always find the safe move? I think it is, you know. I think it is. Let's... I found the safe move. It's this one. Then the next safe move is up here. And then it's... Oh no, is it? I shouldn't have done that one. Oh no, yes I should. Oh yeah, okay. That is right. So now I've got a 1, that goes there, that goes infinite loop, that just goes off the edge, so it can't be the 1, so it must be the 2. That goes off the edge, that goes off the edge. Oh dear, that's... I've got to see what happens there. Yeah. I don't think that's right. I don't think there's any way off of this. Yeah, so I don't think we should ever end up on that, or at least with not without a 4. So 2, no, 2, no, 2 puts us up there. 1 puts us back. 1 puts us back. 1 puts us back. Okay, so oh dear. Okay, so I probably went wrong here. 2. Oh, if there's a way that I can get to here using just the 2, then that is what I want. What happens with it? Yeah, there you go. So now I've got the 1, 2. That's what I need, that somewhere. So now if I do that, and now if I do 1, 2, it gets us here. There you go, and then there's a 1 here, and job is a good one. This is very pretty. Particular type of cake, Vecna? I will be going shopping tomorrow, so I could have one on my stream tomorrow for you. My father used to have a change storage tin, had a little slit in the top, and you put the money in, and it had a little electronic circuit that when you put a coin and it activated it, the tin was in the shape of Homer Simpson, and whenever you put money in it, it says, money could be exchanged for goods and services. I had forgotten that, Vecna. I have to... If I do a 4, puts us on that block. Then if we do that, it'll boing us into here, which takes us over here. Which I'm not liking. Just not liking it. Because now I'm over the edge. This doesn't get us anywhere, does it? Does it? No. Let's try and go along here in some way, or along here. I think we'll have to be quite efficient with our stuff. Let's try 4. Because we'll need a chip to get on here, of course. Oh. So we'll have to be on something like here. So that'll probably be a 1 and a 2. So we need a 1 and a 2 at the end to go from here to there to there. Okay. Let's go with 2. Oh, no, let's not do either of those. 2 and 2. Okay, so let's do a 2. Okay. That's a nice way of doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Chocolate cake, though. Okay, I'll bear that in mind when you are not around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 levels remain. The final 3 of this world, and the one that we got stuck on last week. Don't make me shake my can of mojito flavoured 7-Up at you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. Okay. I actually want to do that from this angle, don't I? 4. And then 2. And then that to get here, because then I can do the same. Oh no, it uses all the 2s. That uses all the 2s. Oh, well, it's close. But yeah, 2 and boing from there. That could be the final move. So the 4 could be from there. 2. That's the final move. That gets us from the centre. 2. 2. It's pretty close. I do wonder how much we're using of this or this. There's a couple of ramps, and I feel like that might be useful. Although, actually, that looks like there's a... I'm not quite sure of the perspective, but I think that is 1 up. So, actually, that's actually quite useless. My finishing move. Well. Ta-da! I'm so sorry. It's either 2 and bounce or 4 or 2 from here. I haven't decided, so I don't know. That amused me more than it should have done. Maybe I don't go in the centre at all. Yeah, it's what does this do? If that was a chip, this is a dead easy level. So it's finding where to use this sort of here. It's got to be in conjunction with that. Night Vecna. And then there's that 4. And then we're all doomed. So I'm not using the ice. And I feel like I should be using the ice. Because, you know, that chip of 1 can go from there and then go over. Except you wouldn't. Oh no, you'd want a chip of 2 from here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I think this is something I was thinking earlier. And I think I tried it. And then 4 to get in the centre. Then 2 to get here. Then 2 gets us over here. And then you get the 1, you get to here, and then you are just scuppered. Okay. Okay, new tactic. This way, boom, boom. 2 to get over to here. 1 to go here. And now 2. That wasn't right, but it's close. Because now, look, we've used that and we're here and we've got a 2 and a 4. It's something like that. So let's use the 4. And 2 and the 2's not right. 2. It's not the 1. Oh, what if we go up here? Oh, it's not that. Indeed, indeed. But I feel like we're going to come down here, and that's where we're going to get the extra 1. So I need to land there. That just gets us straight over. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to be 2. I don't want to use the 1, so I'm going to use the... I can't. They're both that. They're both sand, so you can't putt off them. You need to chip. Maybe it's this one? It's probably not that, but... Oh. It's definitely not that then. 1, 2, 3, and off the edge. 1, 2, off the edge. I feel like it's tickling the back of my brain. I feel like I'm close. What if we have to get there? And then we do a 4. 4 or 2, 2, so it doesn't matter which of these we use. First two moves are correct. Well, I wasn't paying attention. One, 2, 3, 4. We can do a 4. Then we get that. That's close, isn't it? But it's not quite there. Because we get pretty close. Boop. So that's close. Got to be. What if I did that? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's got to be the 4 next, surely. The 1 takes us there. No, it can't be there. 2. It's not that, so it's got to be the 2 and 2. Hang on, I could go this way, couldn't I? Hadn't thought about this way. It's not that way. We've got to use this ice. We've absolutely got to use that ice. Oh, 2. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. 4 and then 2 and bounce. Wow. Here we go. Oh my word. This one does look like sweets. 5 and I'm going this way. Okay. 3 and I'm going that way. Okay. I need a chip now. Oh, okay. In that case, chip must be our first move this way. Oh, no. 3 for the first move is 5, and then chip. 3 for the first move is fine. And then chip this way. Now, let's just hit and hope. Let's see what happens. Okay, yes, that was spectacular. 2. 5 this way. Yeah, 1, 2. Yes, no, I don't think it can be because we're rapidly running out of. Whoops. Oh, okay. There's no room. There's no space. We've got to get all the way to here. How are we going to get to that? So probably jumped over there. Okay. Possibly from there. Okay. So there's a pretty solid line from there. Five. And then we jump. And then we do... Have I got this right? No, I don't have that right. I was going to do the last puzzle that we got stuck on as the last puzzle. But I could do 10, 12 as the last one. Hadn't thought about that. Hadn't thought that far ahead. Which would you prefer? Well, I need a jump somewhere in here anyway, so... Yeah, I've not got a strong preference. Okay, so that wasn't quite right. Let's do 1, because it's a good first start. And then if we're going to jump, it has to be this way. But then we can't really jump again for a while. Okay, fine. Ah, okay. No. Go up to the left this time. And then 2. Okay, this was sort of correct, just not with enough moves, because that's right, and now we go up there, and then we, okay. Unless, of course, we jump here. I will go back and do the previous puzzle first. We'll do that. So that we can finish on the last puzzle. Two and 1 both do the same thing, so we're doing 1. Jumping this way. Let's do a 1. Because then I can change tack and do 5 down here. That feels better. There you go. That's it. And 2. Everyone close your eyes. We're not doing this one. Close your eyes. Okay, so we are 2 puzzles away from solving the whole thing. We got stuck on this one last week. Which, now that we are expert solvers, we should be able to do very easily. Six. Yeah, I think we just needed more. I'd forgotten about that. We just need more spaces. Just need more cards. More spaces. Makes sense, Dan. Is it cake? Oh, now we can do 4. Okay, I think that was the crucial move. I think I was always trying to get there. Maybe that wasn't it. Okay, and now if I do this, it will bounce back to there, and then this. Well, I don't know why we were so stuck on that. Oh, I do like a good Terry's chocolate orange. The ones with popping candy, I prefer the ones without, but I will still eat them. They're still delicious, and I don't know why that world that we just did was so difficult. Right, here we go. Last level. You can get white chocolate Terry's chocolate oranges as well. I like them. I very much like them. I'm a big fan of white chocolate. Exactly, Zadster. Exactly. You can stay. Last level. Last level, and then as it's 10:15, we won't start Cats Organised Neatly tonight. We will do that tomorrow. Right. Silly question. Where's the hole? Just... You haven't seen a hole around here, have you? I appear to have misplaced it. Okay. You reckon it's the top? Well... There's no hole. Oh dear. Right, okay. So doing that, going down there, and then popping down there. Let's... Oh, I see. Yes, it could be, yeah. Given that they're both like that, that makes sense. Okay, so we need to leave one of these to get from here up to there. So we need to get to there. Okay. And to get to there, we need a 2 from here. And that is there, so we need a 2. Oh, no, I don't know. Yeah, because we can't get up from there, can we? Let's go back one space. I'm going to 2 up here. Because here's your asymmetry. So we can go 1 down that way. How do we get there? Oh, right, we actually need to go around here and then up. Okay, that's our route. So let's start that again, because I can just immediately... Oh, no, it's chips for 1. I thought there were chips for 2. Though, if a bag says that it's chips for 2, I often manage to get through it all on my own anyway. So there's your 2. In fact, I reckon maybe that should have been a 1 and a 1. Anyway, let's go 1, and that'll get us there. And now we can go 1 and 1. No. 1 and 2 should work. No. 2 up. No. 1 and 2, if I go this way, will that give us enough momentum? That would give us no momentum. How dare it? Why? Oh, it's because it's landing on the slope. What did I play to get here? A 1 and a 2. And a 1. But I think that's what we've got to do, isn't it? We need to go through here to there, in there, which will pop us here, round to there, around to there, and in the hole. So that first move only determines whether we go here or here. Unless we do, is there going to be anything if we do like a 1 and a 1? No, we only want a 1. Unless, of course, it's a problem later. Find out and I'll redo it all again. Is there a way of getting here? Or here? That's your 2. And then you use a chip for 1. That gets us here. But then we can't get up to here. Nothing gives us enough momentum. That is really disappointing. That 2. Okay. So if we can't do that, what can we do? Thank you. Good, good. Yeah, at least the treadmills are not making you go completely mad this time. They were a bit much in some of those earlier levels, but these are okay. I can get to there. What did I start with? I started in the middle. If I go here, there's a lot less that I can do, because I can go there, and if I make my way around to there, I can't get up there because of that extra lip. So it is around this way. It must be around that way. My first two moves must be this, and maybe I'm somehow wrong. Maybe it's, whoops, maybe it's that. Is there anything different that I can now do? Oh, there is. I can do that. Which gets me there. Which is disappointing. Is that what I want? Because it's still going to take me 2 to get over there, but I can at least get over there now. 2 up. Then we got 1 and then 2. And then, oh, we're so close. So close. So we know that this is now the right way. Just need to zhuzh it up a bit. Is there a way of getting across here more efficiently? Use a 1 and then use that, and now I can use the 2 up here, and now I can use this, and I don't know what I did differently, but this is it. This is it. Oh, it's not it. This is not it. Okay. I know I'm close. Definitely getting there. So if I do that, I can just bimble down there. Oh, can I do 1 and 2? Will that be the big... That's the badger. And then we do 1. That gets us there. 2. Ha 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 ha. Here we go. Into the hole. Aha! World and indeed game complete. Mouse confetti. And that is Golf Peaks. Hooray! Lovely little game. Very nice. Nothing too challenging. Like... I mean, there were tricky bits, but it was definitely a challenge, but it wasn't too much of a challenge. Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't the most exciting game that I've ever played, but I enjoyed that a lot. There was something very peaceful and very calming. Like the fact that there was no time limits or timed things that I had to do. Look at all the little mouse crowns. We got all of them out of 121. What? Where's the next one? That said what? I'm going to play all the credits. And see if there's something at the end of the credits. There it is! Okay, there's one final level. And it's a heart! Lovely! Aww. I think it's just... no, just be efficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want 5. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, so 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter, I don't think now. Now that we've been efficient, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll take it up to the finish line. Boop. 19th hole. Cheeky. cheeky. Like it very much. See, it's touches like that that always make a game fun for me.